Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast. Adventures of one obsessed nutrition coach on a mission to create a world where food makes us better. Today, guys, I'm sharing with you my whole nutrition supplement routine, what I'm doing right now during these COVID-19 coronavirus times. My routine, I'm usually eating really healthy. Some people think, it's perfect. It's not perfect, but it works for me, and I always focus on one thing. With each bite of food, guys, I'm trying to eat as many nutrients as possible. I'm not trying to eat as many calories or as many fats or carbs or whatever, but I'm trying to maximize nutrients per each. And another important note, not just any nutrients, but nutrients essential for human health. As far as we know, vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin D, minerals, calcium, potassium, magnesium. So I'm trying to maximize the amount of essential for humans nutrients per each bite of food. So that's my dietary theory that I'm practicing. And so my diet is pretty good, but during these times, I specifically focus on nutrients that are proven to be essential for the work of our immune system, and I deliver it in the best available to me way and based on every, all the knowledge that we have available, studies and observational studies, meaning nutritional scientists observed people, and then they made a conclusion that this is a good amount of this nutrient to take. Anyhow, so I modified it. I fortified my nutrition routine specifically for these times because, my personal story, I kid you not, I do quite a lot of traveling in my life, and I started taking vitamin C and minerals while traveling some time ago, and I never had problems getting sick. And then one time when I decided, I'm not gonna take anything and I'm just gonna travel without it and see what happens. And what do you think? I got sick after my traveling the next day because I didn't take anything. No vitamin C, no zinc, no copper, no nothing. I didn't eat good enough, well enough, because there was, as it usually is, there is no really nutritious meals while we travel. And so I got sick, and after that I started taking my vitamins and minerals while traveling, like my life depends on it, and I never got sick even once after that. So that's why I believe in my supplements, especially when there is a lot of going around, like coronavirus or flu or whatever. So my whole routine, I'm not gonna focus on any lifestyle like what I do, exercise or whatever. Today, the focus is on nutrition, on food and supplements. What I do personally. So in the morning when I wake up, I consume half a liter of water. I always, tell my clients this metaphor. When you wake up, you take a shower, you brush your teeth, you basically clean yourself up for the day ahead. Drinking half a liter of water is a shower inside. So you clean yourself outside, but you gotta also allow your body to clean itself inside. Your cells and your digestive system, they need to remove stuff, and water is that vehicle that helps your body to do that. And a lot of my clients, when they start drinking water in the morning, half a liter, the amount also matters. They're like, I used to think I have this problem with constipation, and now that I drink water every morning, I have no problems whatsoever. But yeah, guys, your body needs water to eliminate stuff, especially the products of waste. So anyhow, half a liter of water. Then I do my routines, like some journaling, some brainstorming, thinking about the day ahead, planning it. And then somewhere in another 2 hours, I drink another half liter of water. And these days, specifically for coronavirus times, and to make sure that my immune system working at its best, I'm taking what am I saying? I'm taking a third of huge pill of vitamin C that contains 1000 milligrams of vitamin C, that for most people is too much. And how I know that it's too much: if you take the whole pill, you might go to the bathroom real quick and become even more regular, but not the way usually as we want. Anyhow, I divide this pill into 3 parts. Actually, half of the pill was also too much for me, so 1/3 is good amount that doesn't cause any distress for my digestive system. Anyhow, so I take a third of that vitamin C pill. It's just pure vitamin C, nothing added, no sweeteners, no nothing. It tastes like nothing, it's just vitamin C. And I'm taking it with another half a liter of water. Why I'm taking it in the morning? Because some researchers, nutritional researchers, believe that water-soluble vitamins like vitamin C, your body doesn't, some of them, not all of them, but like vitamin C, the body doesn't hold on to it for too long. And also, when it comes to vitamin C, it seems that the requirements of our bodies are higher than most nutritionists believe. And so some other nutritionists believe that taking vitamin C 3 times a day, maybe like every 6 hours or so, actually allows our body to, our immune system, and also different parts of our body to function better, to perform their functions better. So anyhow, I'm taking vitamin C, that 1/3 of a pill, with that half liter of water. And then I continue my intermittent fasting. I usually do, some exercise. Somewhere around noon, I take my L-carnitine. I also take my minerals that have minerals like potassium, magnesium, but also important for immune system, minerals, zinc and copper, and they're balanced. So there is 15 milligrams of zinc and 1 milligram of copper, somewhat close to ideal ratio of zinc to copper. They need to work in balance, and they're crucial for our immune system. So I'm taking those minerals, and I also might eat right away, or I might not eat right away. But when I do eat, guys, and by the way, I do intermittent fasting every day. We can talk more about it on someday, how to do it, because a lot of people, a lot of my clients, and I myself including, find it more challenging to stick with it. But I am sticking with it because I know it makes me feel good, and plus it makes me look good too. So anyhow, during, I take my L-carnitine, pure L-carnitine, 1,500 milligrams. I take L-carnitine because it helps me to digest fats in my diet. I notice that when I don't take it, I feel sluggish, low on energy, and just don't look that good. I believe it's because my digestive system is not able to handle a lot of fat, or to be more precise, my body is not able to make energy from fats without sufficient amount of L-carnitine. And since I don't eat a lot of beef or other animal product substances that contain L-carnitine, so my body probably does not have a lot of it. So anyhow, I'm taking that to get more energy from my fats, and it's working. Minerals, we need minerals for different functions of our body, and they are quite hard to get from your diet, especially if you're someone like me who doesn't eat like a lot of food. So I'm taking my minerals. Don't forget there is zinc and copper, that is very important. And then during my meal, I also have either bell pepper or strawberries or some other source of vitamin C. So this is the second time I'm taking my vitamin C. And then I usually also take with my meal a multivitamin, K2 in a liquid form, bound to MCT oil, so it's MCT oil based, K2, highly absorbable. So that's what I take usually early afternoon. And then somewhere closer to evening, but early evening, I have usually a smaller meal these days. And with that meal, I'm taking magnesium with B6. B6 is also important for energy creation and to support our immune system. I take some zinc, usually 15 milligrams, 15 to 20 milligrams, paired with dark chocolate, 30-50 grams of dark chocolate, 90%. Usually I myself eat 100%. So I recommend people to start with 90, but that's the lowest percentage of dark chocolate you need to eat if you want to eat it for copper. And that's, pairing zinc and copper is important. And I take zinc as a separate supplement, just zinc, no other minerals. And I eat dark chocolate where I find copper. And so that's how I pair my zinc with copper. And then I take magnesium with B6. And I take some more vitamin C, a third of that pill. And then I might have whatever I might have. I might have a banana sometimes, I might have an avocado, I might have fatty fish, whatever I feel like. Most of my nutrition I eat for my lunch. So my dinner is more like, I just feel like I need to eat something these days. And so I do, but it's not like my main meal. But even here, I am always trying to maximize the amount of essential for human health nutrients per bite of food. And that all happens before 6 p.m. in the evening. And the rest of the time, I'm fasting, drinking water, drinking herbal teas. My favorite is rooibos caramel. I also like to drink a lot of peppermint. It seems to really make digestion like super perfect. And I just feel like, for some reason, not sure how exactly peppermint works, but seems to make me feel better. So I drink it. Rooibos, I just love how it tastes, and it's caffeine free. And that's it, guys. So that's what I do as my nutritional routine. I basically just make sure that I'm getting my vitamin C consistently. I'm making sure that I'm taking my zinc. About zinc paired with copper, don't forget about that. That's an important piece. About my nutrition. So these days, I'm specifically focusing on foods rich in vitamin C, like bell pepper, for example, or strawberries, the highest sources of vitamin C. I'm also making sure that I'm eating foods rich in a lot of minerals, like seafood, especially your oysters, mussels, crab, calamari, fatty fish, like seafood. I load up on seafood. Plus that seafood also, like for example, herring, it has vitamin D, all the vitamin D that we need. Also herring, and then sardines, and then salmon, they have omega-3 fatty acids that improve the communication between our cells that need to be communicating to allow our immune system to work properly. Plus, those are anti-inflammatory and seems to modulate our gut health. Our immune system seems to help with modulation of that or balancing that. So I'm loading up on seafood a lot. And then of course vegetables, dark colored, green and colorful vegetables, especially non-starchy. Now sweet potatoes is probably not the most, but one of the highest in nutrients, tuber, that if you gotta eat your starch, eat your sweet potatoes. Then eating some nuts and seeds, eating different kinds of beans, not too much because they have a lot of anti-nutrients and might cause digestive distress, but eating that variety of food, I highly recommend. But me personally, because I stick to a low carb diet most of the time, just because I feel the best on it, I eat a lot of vegetables like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, mushrooms that are high, by the way, in potassium. What else? I eat carrots, I eat bell peppers, I eat tomatoes, I eat berries, and then I eat a lot of seafood. And then I eat eggs also, guys. Every day, 2-3 eggs, because eggs are super rich in nutrients that some of them, like choline and that, are not that easy to find in other foods, and it's important for our overall health. So I'm eating my eggs, I'm eating my fatty fish, I'm eating my shellfish, eat a lot of seafood, a lot of vegetables. Sometimes at least once a week I eat a lot of liver. I don't recommend to eat it every single day in huge amounts, but once a week I eat a lot of liver. And whenever I have an opportunity to eat organ meats that are also the highest in nutrients, like hearts or kidneys or whatever that might be, I also make sure that whenever I can eat those, I eat those. Because organ meats, again, are highest in nutrients, and liver, guys, I eat it every week. Like, my life depends on it. Super high in vitamin A. There is a lot of iron. There is a lot of highly absorbable folate. There are a lot of B vitamins. Your liver is also nature's superfood, so I'm also eating that on a regular basis. Then sometimes I'm eating beef or pork. Those also have nutrients. I don't eat that much chicken. When it comes to poultry, the highest amount of nutrients, well, first of all, in dark meat, not in breasts. And then the second of all, duck. Duck has the most nutrients, K2, and that really rich, delicious, high nutrients fat. So duck meat, and especially duck liver, a lot of nutrients. But me personally, again, most of the time, first of all, liver, not first of all, but I don't know what order, but liver, I eat it weekly. Seafood, fatty fish, eggs, and then a lot of vegetables, and then the supplements, mostly those are vitamin C, multivitamin, minerals, zinc and copper. K2, I'm taking L-carnitine for my own purpose, to make energy from fats more effectively. And then magnesium, there is never too much of magnesium, I think, but you'll go to the bathroom if you get too much magnesium anyhow, so you'll know if it's too much. And that's it, guys. That's my routine. And yes, I do intermittent fasting. I usually have these days one big meal where I try to squeeze in all of my nutrition, and then I eat smaller meals. I also eat sunflower seeds on a regular basis, by the way, for vitamin E that is quite hard to get in other foods, so I'm eating on a regular basis that. And that's it, guys. Follow me on Instagram. I post my food there every day. Today I'm making a special episode about all of my nutrition routines. So if you want to see it on video, check my Instagram. And my Instagram, if you ask me, my humble opinion, it's a fun place to be. You get to see what I eat, what I do, or you get to hear my thoughts on different topics. So a lot of different, you get to see me cooking my actual meals, and a lot of other fun things. You learn a lot about your food, that's for sure, guys. So thank you for listening. Don't forget to share this episode with anyone who might be interested in fortifying immune system. So share this episode at least with one person. That's your homework. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Have a beautiful weekend. By the way, I'm attending a live comedy club performance. So that's another cool thing. Well, there is something cool about coronavirus, right? We gotta make the most out of it now that it's here. So I'm attending all these live events around the world that were only live, that were only available before if you went to the place, and now they're all live online. So I'm super pumped about that, and I'm attending comedy show on Friday night. That's going to be actually my Saturday morning. So find good in every life situation. That's another piece of advice if you needed it. Anyhow, guys, thank you for listening. Have an awesome weekend, and as usual, till next time, eat better daily.